we know that the Salaf used to make dua to reach the Ramadan. So is it recommended to say Allahumma ballighna Ramadan?
You mean the dua at the beginning of Ramadan?
No, to reach the Ramadan.
Wallahi, yani, if the person, first of all, yani, the companions had basically used to love to come to Ramadan, and they used to as well strive in the ibadah, but not in the way that there will be nights of sadness when Ramadan is about to leave. So, wahshat Ramadan, start crying, Ramadan is gone. And there is no such thing as well that they will start as well decorating the house and start dancing because Ramadan is coming. But there is always alhamd for everything that Allah blesses you with, in general, not in specific. So anything that Allah will made you, alhamdulillah, that made me, for example, to make umrah. Alhamdulillah, it made me to make this hajj. Alhamdulillah, that made me able to have some money and give to the poor people. But to say as a dua, Allahumma ballighna Ramadan, and all of that, that's not an authentic sunnah. If you make it general, just like these people when come to Jumu'ah, Jumu'ah Mubarak, Jumu'ah Mubarak, it became like even I used to bin it, I still bin it. What is this? Jumu'ah Mubarak, Jumu'ah Mubarak. But I'm happy when the Jumu'ah comes, alhamdulillah, I've got another Jumu'ah. But to start to congratulate each other, make it like a sunnah, no. So there's no specific Allahumma ballighna Ramadan. We say that alhamdulillah, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made us to live, inshallah, to see another Ramadan, because this will give us, this is general, ya akhwana. This is based upon different hadith. From the hadith which is based upon it is the hadith of that two companions who were from Bani Qudaa. And one of them died as a martyr. The other one died the following year, normal ways. This Ansari from the companions, he saw a dream in which he was on the gate of paradise along with these two. And an angel came from inside, which is like a human being, an angel, came from inside the paradise, and he made the person to enter first was not the one who just mujahid, martyr, the one who died 1 year later, but through normal way, enter paradise. Then he came out from paradise, and then he said, it's your turn to come in, which is the one who's a martyr. Then he came out from paradise, and he said to him, for you, not yet, which is him. He did not die yet, not yet. So he woke up, he told the people about his dream. I think you messed up. I think you got it the other way around. The first person who entered paradise is supposed to be what? The martyr. Because the martyr is a martyr, battle. So when he went to the Prophet ﷺ, he said, why you are amazed that he saw it like this way? So you think that the martyr, that's because he's a martyr, he will be better than this person who died 1 year later, but he's not a martyr? You're mistaken. He said, you don't know what his prayer got him to. You don't know what his fast got him to. Did he pray extra year? Didn't he pray? Did he fast an extra Ramadan? So his extra Ramadan gave him an edge over this martyr. His extra year of praying, and he said the Prophet ﷺ said 6,000 rak'ah. And the Prophet is not mathematicians, by the way, but that's revelation. So didn't he pray 6,000 rak'ah so and so for that year? And by the way, if you calculate the 354 days multiplied by the 5, you're going to end up with that number, 6004. Prophet ﷺ, I'm sure that he didn't have a calculator. I'm 100%. But he said 6,000 and so rak'ah. You don't know what his prayer done to him. So his prayer and his fast gave him an edge over this person who had died normally, died as a martyr. And that tells us as well, alhamdulillah, we got us to another Ramadan. Okay? But not to make specific, Allahumma ballighna Ramadan, Allahumma ballighni. You don't know, ya akhi. Just leave, yani, alhamdulillah, that I've got to Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, that made me to fast. Okay? Yani, let's look at another hadith. In the light of this hadith, just to show you. We had Sa'd ibn Mu'adh, radiallahu anhu, in the battle of the trench. He was hit in the, I don't know, what do you call that, Dr. Said? Arterial or something. Like a vein there. If you hit it, you died. Okay, so he was hit with an arrow somewhere here. Don't know, there's a
brachial artery. Brachial artery.
Yeah, whatever he said, I don't know how to say it. Right, he was hit there. So, and the treachery took place from Banu Qurayza because they betrayed. They almost wanted to make the kuffar come from the other side, the idolaters. So basically, he had been hit, and it's a fatal blow. That's it. So he said, "Oh Lord, do not make me to die until I settle my eye." That means I'm satisfied what happened with Banu Qurayza used to be, because he is the chief of the Aus. And Aus and Khazraj are the only main two tribes of Medina. And Aus is more tribe than the number-wise than the Khazraj. And they're surrounded by the Jews. One of those Jews tribes is called Banu Qurayza. Banu Nadir, Banu Qaynuqa, they were exiled because of betrayals. Banu Qurayza, they betrayed. So he said, because he used to have interaction between them and marriage and all of that before the Prophet came. So he said, "Oh Lord, don't make me to die until I have my sort of satisfaction to see the fate." So his wound went small, nothing. Stopped bleeding. So Prophet he went to Banu Qurayza, and the story cut it short, and they surrendered. So he gave them the choice on what verdict they want to settle themselves with. So they want the Prophet ﷺ. Abu Lubaba ibn Abdul Mundhir, he said to them, that means your death if you do that. And that's why Abu Lubaba, he had to be expiated for what he had done, because he told them, because he thinks he'd done something wrong. And then he said, no, we will take the verdict of Sa'd. So the Prophet ﷺ, he said, okay, call Sa'd. Sa'd, he was in the masjid, and he had a tent where he was being nursed. He was carried, taken. Yes, he got that wound, nothing wrong with it, but still he's not really as fit. So he was in the camel, they brought him to Banu, and he was passing by people and said, take it easy, these other people, we had to, relationship with them, take it easy with them. He said, today that there will be nothing to blame me regarding them. He said, okay, I will show them. So he came in. What did he say? He said, well, all their fighters to be killed, and the women, the children will be war booty. So he said, you have ruled with the rule of Allah and His Messenger. So now, look at the dua of Sa'd. This is what I'm linking it to. Sa'd, he said, oh Lord, if you have left any battle, the Prophet ﷺ, then keep me to it. But if there's no battle left, take me to you. He could have just said, I want to live more because I could have 1 year in prayer, one fast more. He didn't say, Ballighna Ramadan. He didn't say, Ballighni next Ramadan. I knew that the battle of the trench is close from Ramadan. He didn't say that. Okay? So he said, give me khalas, take me to you. If you have left any battle of the Prophet, keep me there. I want to be fighting. I'm be a martyr. Take me. So as soon as because there was no battle left for the Prophet, and that was a miracle. Karama. His wound opened straight away, and he died. That's why Prophet of Allah is crying, companions crying, the women. Aisha used to say, we can't really distinguish the cry of Uthman from Ali, from Umar, from all of them crying onto the Sa'd. And that's why Arshur Rahman ihtazza li mawti Sa'd. The throne of Allah shook for the sake of the death of Sa'd. Radiallahu anhu arda.